We are glad you're here. It is one of the most dangerous reality TV shows ever, and it's also one of the longest running, and I would say one of the biggest hits ever. The new season of Deadliest Catch debuted recently, and it features some familiar faces as well as a few new ones. Our fearless leader, producer Theodore, chatted with Captain Jake Anderson and a new cast member about the new season. So it's time once again, dear audience, for Ted Johnsen, the interview.
All of us are facing a new threat.
I'll be damned if I let anyone else take what's ours.
I've been watching Deadliest Catch probably from the beginning, maybe. I mean, we're almost at 2 decades. Jake, I feel like I've watched you grow up. What's it like growing up on this show?
What's so interesting to me is, I can only speak for myself, is there's the movie with Jim Carrey in it, Truman Show. That's my life with Discovery. And I think I'm the only, as far as I know, I think I'm the only person that's ever had the American dream documented over 17 years.
Right.
Discovery has brought in the public that. It's interesting when you watch my history, when you see somebody go after the American dream, you see it's not pretty. It is not ugly. I mean, it is not just something that is clear cut like most Americans think, or kids today think. It's just packaged in a neat package and it's handed down. It's a fight.
I really hope this trip wasn't for nothing.
I was brought into this business to specifically target red king crab. It's my bread and butter. It's what I do. And it's really frustrating when you can't perform.
Every season, Jake, I feel like you're on the brink of either hitting the lottery, winning the jackpot, or you're selling your boat. Like, I feel like it's either one or the others, and you're still there.
You know what's crazy is, me too. Like, right now, I'm getting ready already. I've had a month off. I'm getting ready for the next go around, and I'm already there. I go into it strong, and I'm like, yes, everything is great. Oh, we're gonna make all this money, and then out of nowhere, it's always something always happens, and then I'm thinking, how am I gonna survive through this? And then by the end of it, I always end up thriving. I don't know how. It's a power greater than myself. I guarantee you. But all that is real. All those emotions are real. It is a nightmare.
Sophia, Bob, Nielsen, you're new this season. You have a history with fishing, but what is it like? Because I mean, when Deadliest Catch started, no women were to be found, and now we've got a few on here. What's it like to be a woman on a crab boat?
You know, like when I first got into the industry, it was incredibly tough. Mostly just because I was young and naive and I didn't really want to work. But as soon as I started working on my own boat, I started gaining a lot of pride in my work. And I think, yeah, the industry is ever changing, and there's a lot of new faces, and there's going to be a lot more diversity in women faces here to come. You know, I think it was mostly a man-dominated industry, but inevitably it has to change, just to succeed, you know. And I take a lot of pride in my work, and I was really fortunate to work with Jake, and you know, he saw the hard work that I was putting into my own boat, and he saw the pride that I take in my own business, and he gave me that chance. And because I've been working so hard, it opened a lot of doors and opportunities for me, so I just want to stick with it.
What's the longest you guys have ever had to stay up without going to sleep?
I think mine is 71 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, brutal. And
how do you even see straight after that?
you know what's interesting? I remember hour like 34, and each pod I was pulling up onto, I was like, I can't do this. And then you just do one more, but you have to. Otherwise, you go in short. You lose all your money, or you lose a lot of money.
Up in the chair.
And I don't know how I did it, but that was my biggest day.
Have a seat.
One last quick question for all the people who want to go on a cruise or whatever. How long does it take to get used to the boat?
That's you, Bob.
I don't know. As far as the motion of the ocean, I will never get used to it. I will continue to get seasick. I get seasick like a little girl. But there's ways around it and there's ways through it. I mean, I've been working on boats for 10 years and I still get seasick.
Wow. That'd be almost like being a flight attendant and being afraid to fly. I mean, that's, good on her. I have friends, my old friend Kristen loves this show. That's work. I always say, what we do here, please, we're in an air-conditioned studio. It's nice. I'm wearing nice. That is work. That's hard work, man. You can watch the new season of Deadliest Catch on Discovery Channel Tuesday nights, or you can find it on Discovery Plus. It'll soon be Max. If you understand that. We don't. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Stay with us. Max.